Can you imagine being unable to learn your ABC until the age of 9? Not being able to read until over the age of 12 and remaining a slow reader throughout your life? Would you believe that a president of the United States had these characteristics? You probably have been wondering why our foundation is called Coat of Many Colors. I believe God does not love us any less than any other person. He only made each of us unique in His own likeness. God, the great physician and artist, will never make any substandard or inferior human being. We are just unaware of the special package in each child. It is our belief that every human being had been given a special gift, a gift of a unique talent, a special ability, a unique color and flavor, a special coat of many colors. According to the King James Version, in Genesis 37:3 reads, "Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a coat of many colors." The translation of the passage indicates the coat as many-colored, a long robe with sleeves and a richly ornamented robe. In contrast, the coat Jacob gave his son was colorful, ankle-length, and probably more in keeping with the royalty style that was worn in those days. It was very beautiful. Joseph's father Jacob, also called Israel, favored him and gave Joseph the coat as a gift. This made his brothers envy him. The special coat was an indication that Joseph would assume family leadership. The narrative tells us that his brothers plotted against him and would have killed him had not his eldest brother Reuben persuaded them instead to throw Joseph into a pit and secretly planned to rescue him later. This fact, according to the rest of Joseph's story, was the first step of destined events that took Joseph from being sold into slavery to gaining favor from Egypt's Pharaoh and eventually saving a nation. God had indeed allowed Joseph to not only survive many trials, but to prosper and fulfill his design. Every child is special. Every child has his or her own personality. Each child tries to endeavor and focus best on their lives. Every child has a dream that is dear to his or her heart. Unfortunately, we as adults, parents, educators, and the larger society lack the patience and knowledge to understand and assist the child to achieve this dream. From what we have witnessed during our interaction and events, it is clear that each of these children, as well as the thousands of children classified as underachieving, with learning challenges, or even physically challenged, have their individual seeds of greatness and great achievement ingrained inside them. Gold cannot shine without being treated and polished. Same goes for our special children. They need our understanding, support, and care. Then they can blossom and achieve their dreams. As a child, Thomas Edison was hyperactive and had learning disability. His mother was offended with the treatment he was receiving at school as a result, and she decided to pull him out. At age 14, he contracted scarlet fever, which caused the loss of hearing in one ear and a severe diminishment in the other. He was almost deaf. He is one of the greatest inventors ever. Few of his inventions include the light bulb, phonograph, and motion picture camera. Entrepreneur, billionaire, and the only person in the world to have built $8 billion companies from scratch in 8 different countries, Richard Branson is a model for success. He is dyslexic. Branson's teacher simply labeled him as lazy or not very clever. In 2008, singer, songwriter, and actor Justin Timberlake revealed that he had both attention deficit disorder and obsessive compulsive disorder. Despite battling his obsessive thought, he had an incredibly successful career in the entertainment industry, even winning 9 Grammy Awards and 4 Emmy Awards. Actress, writer, and producer Whoopi Goldberg was actually called dumb while growing up due to her dyslexia, with leading roles in movies like Sisters Act, The Color Purple, and Jumping Jack Flash, and being one of the only 10 people to win an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony Award. She has certainly proven her critics wrong. Woodrow Wilson had dyslexia and struggled with reading his entire life. Instead of being overcome by disability, Wilson used determination and self-discipline to not only survive in school, but to excel. Eventually, he became a professor at Princeton University, an author of a popularly acclaimed book on George Washington, the governor of New Jersey and the 28th president of the United States. Ike Osaki-Oduwa, radio and television on-air personality, has dyslexia. He had reading and writing difficulties. Everything he wrote was a mirror image of what he intended. Ike attended King's College Lagos and studied economics at the University of Lagos, where he got his start in the television industry. He is known for his work with Rhythm 93.7 FM, but he's also a presenter on Mnet Studio 53 and is best remembered and known as the presenter of Big Brother Africa and Comedy Nights, amongst others. American country music singer Dolly Parton wrote and recorded a hit song, Coat of Many Colors, in 1971 October. The song tells of how Parton's mother stitched together a coat for her daughter out of rags given to the family. Part of the song says, "And oh, I did not understand it, for I felt I was rich. And I told them of the love my mother sewed in every stitch. And I told them all the story of Mama telling me why she sewed, and how my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. But they did not understand it, and I tried to make them see. One is only poor, only if they choose to be. Now I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be. In my coat of many colors, my mama made for me." Very sentimental song it is. Since 2018, we have been actively supporting children and youth, families, and schools in helping them to nurture these young people and also discover their abilities and achieve their dreams. Coat of Many Colors Africa is a privately funded support and information system for parents and schools of children with special needs and learning challenges. It is a dream project of Antonia and Steve Alabi and is actively supported by their family, friends, and relations. Our tasks include teaching and learning support programs, whereby we assist schools in setting up teaching/learning support units, as well as equipping the support teachers with the prerequisite knowledge and skills required to run the units effectively. To ensure that each child with learning difficulty acquired needed skills, we assist schools and parents by designing individual education plans suitable for the development of the children, as well as the needed skill that will help the child make good progress and achieve success. We also organize seminars, workshops, and activities that educate the educators on various developmental issues affecting the industry with our School Enlightenment program. We arrange for relevant practitioners to carry out assessment and evaluation of a child's intellectual ability, as well as the workforce of schools. We also engage in recruitment of eligible personnel who have a track record of excellent performance in their field of work as educators. We organize programs that aim at enlightening stakeholders in charge of raising children and persons who will be confident in their display of potentials and God-given talent. Clinical recommendation. We assist parents and schools in making clinical recommendations where necessary. This is possible through our network of healthcare professionals, therapists, and clinics. We are happy to report that the response has been very encouraging and have posed new challenges. We realize the unprecedented willingness by parents of diverse socio-economic backgrounds to learn more about the often baffling problems presented by children with learning disabilities and special needs. We also experience great cooperation from private schools that have children with special needs enrolled in their institutions. It is our hope that after this event there will be clear understanding of the conditions of children with special needs, the support necessary on the home front, the approach of educationists to manage and support them, leading to mutually beneficial partnerships in helping the students with special needs attain their highest possible potentials. Coat of Many Colors Africa has a partner network of specialist health practitioners, educators, special schools who share the same vision with us. While currently operating in Ghana and Nigeria, our vision is to be able to support and to extend these services to as many children and families as possible across the continent of Africa. To government and agencies charged with social work and mainstreaming of students with special needs, you are not alone. Coat of Many Colors Africa is a partner rather than an adversary. We are all working towards the same goal, but different approaches, skill sets, and resources. Together, we can make the difference to help these special children achieve great heights in life. To the schools, you are the custodians of a future beyond the ordinary for special children. They are clay, while you are the potters. Together, let's make ornaments out of what others seem as ordinary clay. It is now a mission possible instead of mission impossible. To parents and guardians who have been granted the unique gift of having these special children, the charge is to keep hope alive in helping them to become the stars that will shine in their own little world and to sparkle on the local, national, and global firmament. Every child is special. Every child has his or her own personality. Each child has a dream that is dear to his or her heart. Let us collectively resolve to stitch coats of many colors for these children with love, understanding, and the needed support. One day I believe they too will discover their abilities, achieve their dreams, and proudly wear their own coat of many colors as trailblazers, IT specialists, creative artists, entrepreneurs, and outstanding members of the larger human society.